Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty brutal. We are going to see Fiesta subbed in. We've seen Nongshim toy with switching between these two quite a bit over the course of the season. I think Fiesta has been a pretty solid player in really that much of a advantage for Talia. I honestly think that Ari benefits more in this matchup, but obviously we'll be happy to take it. And
let's do it.
This, you know what? Why not?
Lock it in.
Why not?
Just try. Just give it a shot. Yep, there it is. Vayne top.
You know what? They were talking about it on the space. This is that Nongshim spice that we needed.
Ooh.
You know, we needed some heat. We didn't get it in game 1. They brought it out in game 2. And it means that if this game does end up going later, they kind of have that ace up their sleeve. Nongshim, it was Sylvie who went topside and got that ward down. And I believe it was on the other side, it was Lehen.
Okay, he's gonna flash this one. It's not gonna matter. First blood goes over to Peter. It was one of those big picks, as we gotta talk about this. It's been almost 1,500 days since Cuvée lost to Kana in the top lane. Look at this gank though in mid. The charm comes down. This is super clean from the side of Nongshim, but where's the damage? It's not gonna come through. It finally does, but they nearly both die. Trying to help Keen get through the early stage of the lane, and here he is once again.
Thunder's down Tumble. You can condemn Canyon here.
Yeah. And the Q is going to miss as well. Doesn't even have to cast it.
Yeah.
It's actually probably fine, especially compared to a Kassadin, as once again, trying to make this play happen. The handshake does come through as Canyon is here, but it's still going to be a flash forced away from Pays, and they're losing a bunch of minion XP and gold here under the turret.
Yeah, they're getting zoned out so hard. Canyon's going to try and chase and make something more of this. We actually do see Chovy's going to be first to the bot lane. This could be a difference maker.
Yeah, but does have Fiesta right behind him. The flash charm is not going to land.
And it certainly seems to be going well so far.
Fiesta is here, so is Peter. And now it's actually Canyon who's in a bit of trouble, but there's no stun, and now Sylvie's going to get hit by that knockup. Not going to take any damage. We'll take down turret plates, and just the pressure alone is going to be a lot as stuns come in. The handshake hits the red buff, and that's not going to feel very good, but Canyon's still in a bit of trouble, has to ward hop away.
Yeah.
And the wall will come down. It is a bit short, so he just kind of walks away and tumbles out of that one. But now he's stunned up against the wall, and that's going to be the end of him. And the 3 of them should be able to take out the Vayne.
The rocks, and then end up self-stunning, and just the follow-up is immediate.
Nice flash from Chovy, or rather from Fiesta to land the charm.
He
but go
for it though. I think, oh, dun.
Yeah, he's he doesn't have any sums, so even the slow is going to be really a big issue for him, considered. Doesn't feel like this Vayne is working out.
Yeah, I mean, clearly wanted to try and get a defensive ward there, but it's one of these situations where DnDn clearly knows the threat, so wants to get the ward, and it doesn't backfire in Fiesta. Oh, nice charm.
Yeah, good charm, but still able to get in range is Canyon, and could still try to force out the Spirit Rush, which he will.
Sorry, so the cooldown is a fair bit longer. We're dragging up in a minute, burning that pretty substantial.
No aftershock for Sylvie might be a bit of an issue for him, but now the Magnus Storm does come in, and Canyon doesn't seem to care. He's got the Sundered Sky, and he's so tanky. He's healing up all the damage that's going on into him. Charm lands again, and he's just going back in. He doesn't care at all, as Fiesta just does not have the sustained damage to take him down. And even a wall is going to come out here. Maybe Canyon dies now. No, he's just going to flash away, and Fiesta actually is going to live. Has a bit of a bailout and will be just fine. Meanwhile, on the top side, DnDn going 1v2. As the Q sweet spots are not quite landing, but DnDn just doesn't have the damage right now into Keen, and the 2v1 will work out for Gen G.
Oh, Pace does have sums.
Hey, he's going to flash away, but that's Callista following on the flash, and the hop on over. Another Q to land, but
Edge of Night Rush.
Chovy in a bit of trouble here. No Unraveled Earth, and Sylvie is on the way as well. He does dodge everything, and there's a big shield, a potential burst, but with the jump in, it is going to be enough. Just getting worried for him there, though.
For that 1v1 against the Vayne. Oh, and Fiesta doing a good job of dodging away from the minions there.
Fiesta's Ari is also quite strong. I mean, his ability to land skill shots especially, and to angle on this pick, has been fantastic based on what we've seen. Yes, the charm doesn't land, but regardless, as we're once again up in the top lane bullying DnDn, and down he will go. Hayes does tank that up nicely.
And Cloud Soul, pretty big for Nongshim. Oh, the kick came in as the Condemn did.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, it kind of feels like this topside jungle has just been dragon spawns and
All right, well, we're trying to bully another top laner. This time it's not the Vayne, as the kick is very, very nice from Canyon. And look at Toby, he's not even joining. He's like, yeah, you got this, Canyon. I don't need to be here. Q? One time? Nope, not gonna hit.
Oh,
Flash gets it done. Is he going to be here on time? Is also another question. Keen just gets back over the wall. They spot him now. And the sticks are in the Cloud Drake. This should be easy for Callisto-Rel, but now a massive wombo combo comes in. Canyon doesn't carry, goes forward. The Devourer comes through, and Pays is going to live. DnDn is getting some good damage into that backline, and now Keen is going to go down. Chovy's here all alone and still can't take out DnDn. And it's going to be taken down. The charm is huge.
And now DnDn's just making progress in the side lane. Oh.
Now we have a big knockup coming in, and now Peter's going to be isolated. Fiesta does make his way in now as Canyon is in that backline. Gio's in a lot of trouble here as the Q will be followed up on. The bailout coming out, but a little bit too little and too late. Gen G find their angle, and yes, DnDn is up on the top side. He's still hitting that inner turret, but doesn't feel like Gen G really cared too much about it as the Lee Sin a bit out of range there. Canyon not able to follow up, and
they are the ones on the objective now, and Fiesta playing very carefully around this vision.
I mean, they do see him. So let's see how they deal with this one. Once again, it's a very similar position to the last fight. As again, the same engage comes through, and Pace is just dead. He's in the front line. A huge Q comes through from the Aatrox here as Keen trying to do it all by himself, but he's not going to be able to. And now DnDn trying to move forward here. He nearly gets knocked up, and that should be Cloud Soul here for Gnomeshim. That's true. Your range just gets so incredibly large as, oh God, that is just one way to win the team fight as well. As Fiesta's like, well, I'm not even going to bother.
But sets up for a play like that with a double combo onto two of the most important members of Gnomeshim, and now they're going to try and stop this Baron, but it's a hard task to do without the Ahri. 20 seconds till Fiesta is up.
All right, the wall's going to come down here as well, just trying to keep Sylvie out of the pit, it does look like, and let's see if they, yeah, he's not even going to go for it in the 4v5. They're just going to let the Baron go, and now the Q is going to land here down onto Sylvie. He's just trying to hop away and get away from them, but they're on the wrong side of the rift. As Gen G say, okay, cool, you can be behind us. We're just going to push mid. As, yeah, the TP is going to come in. But look at the damage that Sylvia's taken already as he's just going to go down for free. And now they don't have a jungler here. Gio also having to flash away. The charm is blocked perfectly by Lehens.
I think he sees you.
And they're just stopping the backs here. They're just allowing them to, you know, the teammates to come in. A very nice angle on the kick as Fate's Call will come out. Gio is desperate on the bailout, but it will not matter. $500 gold behind, but it was about 1,000 before. And this is a play, you can see Chovy is kind of defensively positioning there behind the train and then moves forward, catches them both. That banana brush, man.
It's broken.
You were yelling at me all the time in solo queue to get vision in that brush. Now I
told you.
Now I understand.
It's so good.
I had to watch this game. Now I get it.
Yeah, whoever controls the brush controls the river. And yeah, this kick from Canyon, he's just always finding the angles. So well played. Gio tries to get the turnaround, but it's just not quite there. And I like.
And we had, well, we have an engage from Renata Glass. Kind of unfortunate, but all of our Renatas try to do this. Sylvie trying to get in there, trying to catch them off guard with the counter engage. Not really going to work out. They do get the flash out of Chovy, but it is a free Vayne kill on the backside of this fight as here comes Lehens on the engage, and now Sylvie will be the second one to go down. Penta angle potentially here for Keen as he is on the double. As there it is, triple coming in, and that's going to be a steal from Pays. So no Penta this time around, but it still should be the 2-0 from Gen G. Canyon, he's got a GA. This time he actually can just run at them with no fear in the world. As down will go the Nexus turrets, and down will go Gnomeshim, as Gen G do pick up the 2-0 tonight.